Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 15 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and today we're going to be going back in time. We're going to be going back to the Mirage Block, and we're going to draft it. This will be one pack of Mirage, followed by one pack of Visions, followed by one pack of Weatherlight. This was the first block ever designed to be drafted. People were drafting before this, but the packs, the distribution of commons, uncommons, etc. wasn't designed to be drafted, and so the previous sets were pretty bad. This was the first time that they actually sat down and said, hey, we should actually make this work for drafting. This is also one of the first sets that I got into way back when I used to play Magic, before I took a lengthy 12-year break from it. So I'll be familiar with these cards from a nostalgic point of view, not necessarily from a good point of view. Back in those days, my Magic skills and deck building skills consisted of, these are all of my red and green cards. I'm going to mash them together in a 150 card deck, and that'll be my deck. So I've only drafted this, I think, once. I think I did it once, maybe a year or two ago, when it was a flashback draft. So I have no real experience with this. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% confident, but hopefully I open some of these super valuable cards that are in here. There's Lion's Eye, Diamond, Undiscovered Paradise. There's some pretty expensive uncommons even. Enlightened Tutor is a $21 uncommon. Mystical Tutor, a $15 uncommon. So there's some chances for some good cards in here. So I'm going to join this queue, and I will see you guys for the draft. And we're in the draft. Let's see what we open. Let's sort by rarity. We've got Shimmer. Shimmer is not a valuable card. My uncommons, none of the tutors, and no Crypt Rat. So no value. So that's fine. As Shimmer enters the battlefield, choose a land type. Each land of the chosen type has phasing. Very odd. What else do we have in here? Cast Delirium only during an opponent's turn. Tap target creature that player controls. Meh. Flyers. Flyers are always good, right? Flying 1/3 for 3. And it's got blue fire breathing that you can do once. It's probably not terrible in this format. 3/3 trample for 4. Drain life. I don't even know. Maybe we'll just take the Drake. Go blue for the heck of it. Yeah, let's take the Drake, I suppose. What did we get past? We got Razor Pendulum. Beginning of each player's end step, if that player has 5 or less life, deals 2 damage. Ew. Choose black or red. Upkeep or else sacrifice. Interesting. There's also not a single blue card in this pack, so that's fun with our first pick, blue. We've got a 2/1 flyer for 3. That's decent. Shroud flanking. That might not be terrible. Mtenda Lion. Turn target aura. Generate target green creature. Wall of Corpses. Wall of Resistance. Let's take the Shadow. Let's go black-blue flyers. Is that an archetype? Who knows? What do we have? Cumulative upkeep of 1. Put a growth counter. Beginning of each opponent's draw step. Draws an additional counter for... Interesting. This is back in the day when rares were not great. Were not necessarily great. Blue-black. Pay 1 life until your next upkeep. Target permanent can't phase out. Seems pretty narrow. Breath Stealer is kind of a suicide shade almost. Flanking and regen, that seems pretty good. Fetid Horror is just a shade. I like this Knight though. Flanking's pretty good. Yeah, let's take it. Crystal Vein. That's not worth anything. Haunting Apparition, 1/2 flyer, blue-black. Choose an opponent, so my only opponent. Power is equal to 1 plus the number of green cards. That's so narrow. So narrow. What do we have in blue? Blocks or becomes blocked. It and that creature phase out. Phasing can't be blocked except by walls. Gravebane Zombie just keeps coming back, but it takes your draw step. Destroy all green and white creatures. Destroy target non-swamp land. The zombie perhaps? That Cyclops is pretty good actually. Let's take the zombie though. Stay mono black for the time being. Spectral Guardian, Blind Fury. What's our black? Dirtwater Wraith, Swamp Walk, and Black Fire Breathing. It's not terrible. Target opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. That's gross. Exile 3 target creatures, or 3 target cards from a single graveyard. That's pretty gross. Target creature gains fear. Pretty gross. What is Searing Spear Ascari? Flanking, 2/2 for 3. Oh, that's not bad. Maybe look at going black-red. Yeah, I think we'll take that. What do we get here? It's a weird box thing on that card. Raging Spirit becomes colorless till end of turn. Destroy card creature with converted mana cost X. Well, that would be good if we do go black-red. Shade. Destroy X target artifacts. No. I think we might take this Kravek's Purge. Yeah, let's take it. What do we got? Bone Harvest. Any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library. Urborg Panther. Sacrifice a destroy target creature blocking Urborg Panther. Sacrifice a creature named Feral Shadow, a creature named Breast Stealer, and Urborg Panther. I let you go and get Spirit of the Night, I see. It is a 2/2 for 3, which is kind of as close to a bear as you get in these old sets. There's no red cards here for me to take, so we are kind of just looking at the black cards. Maybe Bone Harvest would have been better, but I think we'll just take the creature instead for the time being anyways. Rocky Tar Pit. It's a very slow fetch land. Armorer Guildmage. Blistering Barrier. 5/2 Defender. That might be our pick. It's not great, but that might be our pick. Keeps us red for the time being. Yeah, let's take it. Delirium's back, and it's black-red, which we're trying to go for. It's still not a good card, though. So maybe Drain Life here. Better than Dwarven Nomad and Fire Breathing, I think. Sacrifice a non-artifact creature. No, that's gross. Yeah, let's take the Drain Life. I guess the Minotaur. Yep, let's take him. Fetid Horror. Fetid Horror or Breath Stealer? Probably the Fetid Horror. Yeah, let's take the Fetid Horror. Well, Choking Sands, I guess. Wraith, sure. A Shade or Raging Spirit. I think Raging Spirit might be better. Yeah, let's take the Raging Spirit. Teferi's Curse. Alright, let's pitch these blue cards. We're going to try to go black-red. What do we get? We get Fire Blast. Fire Blast is pretty good. Phyrexian Marauder. So it's an XX that can't attack. Or can't block and can't attack unless you repay its casting cost every turn. It's pretty bad. Each player who tapped a land for mana this turn sacks a land. That's harsh. I think Fire Blast is just going to be our pick here, though. Tar Pit Warrior, Song of Blood, Python. Yeah, Fire Blast is just super, super, super solid. So, yeah, let's take that. Fire Blast did some very good work for me in the Legacy Cube last week. A red-white spell, that's not going to help me. A Raging Gorilla. A flyer, I like flyers. 3/1 flyer that can regenerate if I sack a creature. It's not terrible. Not seeing anything else I terribly want. The Gorilla doesn't seem that great. The Vigilantes. Not great. What is this rare? Destroy all Djinns and Ifrits. Well, it's pretty narrow. Mana War is super good if I was blue. Super, super, super good. But I think we're on the black-red plan, so let's go Wake of Vultures. What do we have here? Vigilantes, Raging Gorilla, Wake of Vultures. All the same cards again. Let's see. Could just stay on the Flyers plan. That's a lot of 4-drops that I'm getting, though. Magma Mine, put a pressure counter for 4. Sacrifice Magma Mine, deals damage equal to number of pressure counters on a target creature or player. Boom. Not great. Vigilant, sack it, put a 2/2 counter on target Chimera creature. It gains Vigilance. Don't have any Chimeras. Blocks or becomes block, it becomes a 4/1. It is a 3-drop. I probably need more 3-drops. You're a 3-drop too for a 3/2. Seems better though. Yeah, let's take a Gorilla here. Hulking Cyclops. 5/5 can't block for 5. Well, there's worse things out there. When an enchanted creature dies, its controller loses the life equal to its power, and you gain life equal to its toughness. X damage divided as you choose among any number of target attacking or blocking creatures without flying. That seems pretty good. First strike 3/3 blocks or becomes blocked that creature. Oh, that could be pretty good actually. I think I might want the removal here though, but that Talon Champion's quite nice too. Yeah, let's take the removal. Hey, we got our choices back again. Good old small sets. This time I think I want, well, maybe I just want the removal again. Yeah, let's just take the removal again. I would have laughed if I got to choose it yet again. What do we have? We have destroy target artifact creature. Attacking creatures get +1/+0. Target creature's power 2 or less can't be blocked. No. Keeper of Kukas. Keeper of Kukas gains pro red until end of turn. Quirion Ranger. That's useful in Pauper. Don't think it's worth anything though. Solfatara. Target player can't play land cards this turn. Draw a card at the beginning of your... That's terrible. Ugh, am I actually going to take this Charm? I think I am. An 0/3 for 0. Yeah, we're going to take the Charm. Might not play it though. Let's see here. Infernal Harvest. As an additional cost to cast, return X swamps you control to your owner's hands. Deals X damage divided. Oh. That's also removal. It's kind of desperate removal, but could be good. What's Funeral Charm? Discard a card, Swamp Walk, +2/-1 until end of turn. Maybe Funeral Charm, because we have these rock slides. I don't necessarily want to be returning all of my swamps back. Yeah. Taurum Piper. All creatures with flying able to block do so. Python again. Song of Blood. Top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Whenever a creature attacks this turn, it gets +4/+0. 3/4. When it becomes target of ability or spell, sack it. Seems aggressive, but maybe I'll take that Tar Pit Warrior. Yeah, let's take it. Another Tar Pit Warrior, another Python, another Song of Blood. Coercion is just Thoughtseize for 3. Not great. Did I take a Python? I didn't take a Python yet. So let's take a Python. Or maybe I just want another 3/4. Eat up all their abilities. Why not? Nothing here. Nothing here for me at all. Let's take the Juju Bubble. Nothing here for me either, so let's take that. Ooh, the champion came back. Oh, I used to love this card. It turns creatures into cheap, so I'll take that. Elven Cash, sure. Well, we'll see what the Weatherlight booster gives us. I don't know if we have a deck yet. It doesn't look great, but who knows? Who knows with this format? Just waiting on that last pick from those guys on the other side of the table there. Here we go. We get Firestorm. That's a lot of red in this pack. Firestorm. Discard X cards to each of X. Yeah, I don't want to be discarding my hand. Ooh, Shadow Rider. And Zombie Scavengers. I like both of those. Cinder Giant, Strands of Night, Aether Flash. 3/3 that attacks each turn available. There's a lot of good picks here. Maybe Firestorm's not that bad. Could hold back some lands. Creatures are going to be pretty low power. Yeah, let's take Firestorm. Take the rare while I can. What do we have here? Bogarden Firefiend. Not bad. Sawtooth Ogre. Not terrible. Goblin Vandal. I think I like the Firefiend most of all here. And then the Ogre. Infernal Tribute. What is that? It's terrible. That's what it is. Thunderbolt. Good old Thunderbolt. Could be good. Lava Storm. Fatal Blow. I think we'll just take the Thunderbolt here. Yeah, let's take it. Gonna need to make some cuts. Spinning Darkness, isn't that good? Top 3 black cards from your graveyard rather than pay the cost. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'll totally take that. Alright, what do I really not want in here? I really don't want that charm. I really don't want that charm. I really don't want the Panther. I really don't want that Barrier. I don't terribly want that Gorilla. That Horror seems maybe a little bit slow. Well, we made some cuts. Pretty removal heavy, actually. Doesn't look like we're going to get any value, unfortunately. I assume most people drafting are well aware of what the valuable cards are and are taking them to fund future drafts. So we'll just have to fund future drafts by winning and getting some packs. Another Spinning Darkness, wow. Zombie Scavengers, Bedrock Cyclops. So both are 3 drops. 3/3 must attack. 3/1 that I can regenerate just by exiling a creature off the top of my graveyard. I think I'll take the 3/3 that must attack each turn, because I plan on attacking each turn. So that's 14 creatures. I probably wouldn't mind a couple more. So what spells do we have? Oh, I can't sort that just yet. Fire Blast, Spinning Darkness. Oh, Choking Sands. Get out of there. What do we have? I always like the art on this. Agonizing Memories. Look at the target player's hand. Choose 2 cards from it. Put them on top of that player's library. That's bad. Not much else here, though. Dwarven Berserker. I mean, if we need a creature. Sacrifice Orcus Settlers. Destroy X target lands. Well, maybe that could be something. So if I can hit, let's say it goes really slow for some reason, I hit 8 mana, I can destroy 4 of their lands. If they're at 8, that'll take them back to 4. Why not? Why not? 2/1 Fear, 1/1, each player sacks a creature, or another 3/3 that must attack. Aether Flash. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to it. Seems bad for me. Straw Golem. Whenever an opponent casts a creature spell, sack it. 2/3 on turn 1 though, but I mean, it's gonna die pretty quickly. Yeah, I think we might just take this other 3/3. Just go very aggressive. And then use my removal spells to take down their creatures. Nice thing is that this Rock Slide hits attacking or blocking creatures. Desperate Gambit. Choose a source you control and flip a coin. If you win the flip, the next time it would deal damage this turn, it deals double that damage. If you lose the flip, prevent the damage. Seems very bad. Beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice unless you exile the top creature card of your graveyard. No thanks. Goblin Vandal. Sure. Not going to play it though. We need one more cut here. Maybe Thunderbolt will just be a sideboard card. If they have flyers, we'll put it in. Another of the Cyclopses. Cinder Giant. No, thank you. Boiling Blood. Or just a Zombie Scavengers. I like the Zombie Scavengers, and we'll take out the... Which of these wraiths is worse? Black Fire Breathing with Swamp Walk, or Shade ability? Let's take him out. Haunting Misery is an additional cost. Exile X creature cards from your graveyard. Deals X target player. I like this art. Let's take it. So we've got... Well, what's Drain Life? Drain Life is just hitting player. Oh no, it's target creature or player. Yeah, that can stay in. 2 damage to each attacking creature or 2 damage to each blocking creature for quite a lot of mana. Dingus Staff. Whenever a creature dies, deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. Doesn't seem good. Let's get rid of that. Let's take the uncommon. Another of the Zombie Scavengers. Wow. Well, let's take it and maybe pitch the Fetid Horror. Keeping my curve low. Sure. Fatal Blow. Don't need it though. And Aether Flash. Not going to play it. So I think that's our deck. Doesn't seem too bad. These two ideally won't be 6 drops. This will be sack 2 mountains, and this will be exile. What is it? 3 creatures? 3 black creatures, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black creatures. Should be fine. So I don't want those in. Goblin Vandal, Raging Gorilla. Yeah, no, I think this is just our deck. We're going to be aggressive black-red. So let's add some basic lands. It recommends 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. We will submit this deck, and I will see you guys for round 1, where we see how this deck does. I think it looks okay, but who knows? But I'll see you for round 1.